Hey, it's TimeSpark11 with team prep for week 4 of the Lost Ones Draft League. This match is going to be against the New Jersey Ninjasks. So, first off, like always, I'm bringing Mega Charizard Y, Eren Yeager. So, the opposing roster is Mega Venusaur, Volcarona Z, Toxapex, Amoonguss, Mamoswine, Gengar, Bronzong, Machamp, Gardevoir, Comfey, Blastoise Z, and Ninjask Z. So Charizard obviously handles Mega Venusaur very well. There's a possibility of it running Hidden Power Rock though, so I'll have to watch out for that. Since I can't one-hit KO the Mega Venusaur, but I can easily two-hit KO it. Volcarona, that is an issue. If it sets up, it could probably... Yeah, if it sets up even one Quiver Dance, then it KOs Eren with a Fire-type move before I can take it out. And there's no point in running Air Slash because that does not OHKO it. So Volcarona is an issue for Charizard. Toxapex pretty much walls me. If it gets a Toxic off, then I'm pretty sure it can just completely stall me since Solar Beam is the best I have against Toxapex. Amoonguss, Charizard rips through Amoonguss. Mamoswine, I have to watch out for Rock move, either Stone Edge or Rock Slide, but I can deal a ton of damage to it as long as I do it safely. Gengar, I can pretty easily take care of Gengar. Bronzong could be an issue because of Trick Room. If it has Heat Proof, then it probably can live one Flamethrower. Then Machamp is a serious issue. I cannot OHKO it, but it has Stone Edge with no guard, so that's a very good possibility they'll be running it. Gardevoir, not an issue. Comfey, not too much of an issue. Blastoise, I can handle easily with Solar Beam, and Ninjask, I handle easily. So then next, like usual, I'm also bringing Zapdos as my main wall. It should wall Volcarona pretty well as long as Sun is not up. Sun will be an issue against me here if the Volcarona gets set up. So the Volcarona is the biggest threat on his team, especially since it has a Z move, which means if it gets +1 and it runs Fire Z, it could probably OHKO Kaminari. But Kaminari can well handle the Machamp, since it can PP stall the Stone Edge. Everything else, nothing else is too much of an issue. It's kind of just neither really hurts each other too much, except for the Venusaur. Venusaur walls Kaminari. I'm bringing Midi the Reuniclus because this will tear through Mega Venusaur, Amoonguss. Energy Ball will hit Mamoswine really hard. Destroys the Machamp as long as it does not get off a knockoff on me. In which case, Midi would be dead to that. Should hit the Comfey really hard too. And since it can trap things, that means that I can get pretty much a free kill on something if I can trap it at the right time. So Midi is going to be really useful this week. Mimikyu as always. This time I'm bringing Adamant with Ghost DMZ so that I can check the Volcarona. Even if the Volcarona gets set up, I can send this in, use Z Shadow Claw, and follow up with a Shadow Sneak if Zeke's Shadow Claw does not OHKO. So this is my guaranteed way of getting rid of the Volcarona, which is probably the biggest threat. Could also be used to wall break the Toxapex if I need to. But I'm probably going to try and save it as much as possible for the Volcarona. Scizor Nanju. Knockoff will be useful against the Toxapex, Mamoswine, and could potentially OHKO the Gengar. Will also be very useful against the Bronzong. And Bullet Punch will handle the Comfey very well, and Ninjask. I'm not too worried about whatever Ninjask wants to do, really, though. But priority against it will be very useful. And Bullet Punch will help against the Mamoswine as well. And then lastly, Miss Kobayashi the Fortress, I'm bringing for Stealth Rock. Again, for the Volcarona. Volcarona does not want to deal with the Stealth Rocks, so even if they have something... I'm not sure what they have as a Defogger. I don't think they have a Defogger unless Comfey gets it. Ninjask might get it, but I'm not sure. So if they do have a Defogger, though, then at the very least that gives some free opportunity for me for that turn, knowing when they're going to defog. But I don't think anything really runs it. The only way I'll know if they have something with defog is if they bring something in a time where the only way it's going to be very useful is to defog. But I'm pretty sure they don't have anything. Ninjask might be the only thing that could have defog on their roster. And then if they run Trick Room with the Bronzong, then Gyro Ball here on something so slow will be very useful against a bunch of stuff that they have. So that's it for this week's team prep. There wasn't too much detailed stuff to go over. Pretty sure this video was much shorter than the usual team preps. And tomorrow will be the video of that match. Torgoth Typhlosions versus the New Jersey Ninjasks. So, see you next time!